Hi, I'm Laura from Capital Heating and Cooling, and today I'm going to show you 6 easy, affordable things that you can do yourself at home if your air conditioning is not working or if you find yourself in just a general no cooling situation. The first thing you're going to want to do is, if you have a battery-powered thermostat, is to check the batteries. Believe it or not, that's actually one of the most common reasons for a no air conditioning call that we get. So that's a easy, affordable thing you can do. The next thing you're going to want to do is check the furnace, check your circuit breakers. So mine, for example, are located in our basement, so we're going to head down to the basement and I'll show you how to do those things. I got here fast, didn't I? This is the circuit breakers for our furnace. We have 2 furnaces, so you can see one says first floor, one says second floor in this situation. Everything right now for furnaces is in the on position. If you come here and you find one or both of them in the off position, that's most likely your problem. So you're going to want to go ahead and put them to the on position. But if you found them that way and that's not your problem, the next thing you're going to want to do is move on to the furnace. So we'll head over to the furnace. I would start by making sure the furnace is even on, because your furnace is actually part of your air conditioning system. So there's a switch. It looks similar to a light switch on the side of your furnace. Okay. In ours, you can see here it's in the on position. So that's not our issue. From there, what I would do is I would take a look at the drain hose. Is it clogged? Is it kinked? Is it pinched under anything? So for example, ours, just kind of looking at it, you can see through it, it looks clean. There's no clogs. If you find it, ours is not kinked, but if you find it kinked like this or maybe pinched under something, unkink it, unpinch it. If that's not your issue, the last thing I would do inside is I would take a look at your furnace filter. Because if your furnace filter is clogged, your furnace isn't getting sufficient airflow. And that could be your main problem. So people have all different kinds of furnaces, furnace filters, standard 1-inch pleated furnace filters. We have a media cabinet. So what we're going to want to do in our case, take off the front, and then you're going to want to pull out the filter like this. You just slide it out. You can take a visual check too, see if there's any hair, black spots, dirt, stuff like that. What I like to do is I like to hold it up to a light like this and kind of look all the way through. And if you can see light all the way through, then you don't have a clogged furnace filter. But if you see black spots, if you can see, can't see through all of it, then you probably at the very least have a dirty filter and you're going to want to change it. But if it's completely blocked, that could be your issue, and that actually can be quite damaging to the furnace. So we'll just slide it back in here. So if your furnace filter is good, then the last thing you're going to want to do is head outside to make sure your air conditioning unit is actually on. We like to be speedy at Capital. The next thing you're going to want to check, and this is the last thing if your air conditioner doesn't work or you're not getting any cool air, and everything's working inside with your furnace, your thermostat is fine, is check the air conditioning is on. So these are called the outdoor condenser units, the large silver box outside of your home. Again, we have 2 because we have 2 systems. Ours is in the back, so you would come up here. For example, ours is a box. Open this up. And then is the service disconnect? For ours, for example, you would open it up. It seems to be in the right position. So that looks good. If that was out, if that was pulled out, then that might be one of your issues. But if that looks good and you still don't have any air conditioning, then I would suggest calling an HVAC company. Capital can surely help you. We're open 24 hours a day. But otherwise, these are 6 really easy, affordable things you can try at home if your air conditioning isn't turning on.